I spilled wine on myself twice.
Goeiedag en welkom nog een keer Kwarantynwyn in die tuin, saam met Elaine. And for today we decided we'll have our last bottle of the Vondeling Babiana 2017.
But not least.
Not least. This Vondeling Babiana is a white blend made of mostly Chening Blanc, about 60% then also some Viognier, and then Grenache and Rousanne.
That's it.
In the blend. Now Vondeling is located in Paarl on the Paarl Mountains. I think it's to the north of Stellenbosch. Excuse my geography if I'm completely wrong. But from Cape Town, about a 45-minute drive. From Stellenbosch Central, about 20-25 minutes. It's a little bit more inland. It can get very, very warm there as well in the summers. And but still a beautiful part of the country. Matthew Copeland is the winemaker at Vondeling, and he's been there for quite a while as well. Found his love for wine by traveling throughout the world. Ended up following a girl, I think, to Switzerland, or not falling in love with a girl in Switzerland while working there. And actually, the relationship didn't last, but his love for wine did. And after traveling across the globe, he decided to settle back here. Originally from Paarl himself, got married on Vondeling. His kids were born there as well, so he is true Paarl by heart.
He is deeply rooted there.
Now, the Babiana, or Vondeling Babiana, is named after a type of fynbos flower that is, well, it's found on the Paarl Mountains that was thought to be extinct.
Yes.
And it's named after the Babiana noctiflora. Now, Babiana means, or is a translation from the Dutch word of baviaan, which means baboon, and was given that name because baboons used to eat this plant. And of course, noctiflora means it flowers at night.
Yes.
And of course, it's got these beautiful yellow flowers that attracts a certain type of moth actually needs for pollination.
Yeah.
Now, the wine itself, as we said, is mostly Chening Blanc, which is also South Africa's most planted grape variety. But Chening Blanc with the addition of Viognier, Grenache and Rousanne. And to me, white blends in that style is absolutely fantastic. It's also a lot more common now, that part of the country, than what it was 20 years ago. Rousanne, Grenache, Viognier were hardly spoken about 20 years ago. And nowadays you see a lot of single varietal examples of that. And of course, mostly still in blends.
Yeah. Doesn't this just want to make you eat lemon meringue? Eh?
It actually has that beautiful acidity in it. There's
oh, it's so nice.
It's a richness that reminds you of the crust of lemon meringue.
Yeah.
It has that nuttiness.
Yes.
It's like almond, cashews. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got a little bit more of that apple and pear, but riper fruit, almost on the verge of stone fruit. But I won't go so far as to say peach or apricot. It's not that ripe. It's a little bit more on the leaner side. Great acid in the wine.
I love the color of this as well, you know, because it's got this beautiful yellow color, but with this, you can actually see the green hue in it.
Yeah, it's got that, and even after 3 years, this wine hasn't really darkened very much in the bottle. It is under a Stelvin cap or screw cap, which actually I believe helps preserve white wines quite nicely if you want to age them. On that, it just they don't develop as fast in the bottle.
And this one, I really think you could keep this for longer.
Yeah, if I had more, I would have. So Matthew, if you hear this, I've got some 2017 lying around. It'd be nice. Beautiful wine, lovely floral notes, orange zest,
orange marmalade.
It's definitely got a bit of that, but just not that bitterness.
Yes.
So a great wine altogether. We're going to have this as an aperitif drink tonight because once again we've got lamb chops on the Weber. So this is not a wine for the lamb chops. It would, well, in my case it works. If you like what you eat and you like what you drink, it tends to work as well. But sometimes you want a better pairing. But yes, if you can have some fish, some crayfish, a little bit of seafood with this would be fantastic. I know they always say pasta dishes on the back of wine bottles sometimes, which I always hate, but if you have something with
like
a bit of
seafood pasta would be
yeah,
great.
but something with a bit more cream based, not necessarily tomato based,
Yes, yes, yes.
it would work really, really well
Yes.
on this. So all I can say from here from us at Kwarantynwyn is thank you very much for some great wines. The people out there, stay safe during the last little bits of lockdown. Hopefully we avoid a big second wave, and we can at least mingle with a few friends over a fire and a couple of glasses of wine. So from us, stay safe, enjoy the wines. Cheers.
Cheers.